Hey guys, welcome to the Right Nurse. My name is Lakeisha. I know I have a few new subscribers, so welcome. On my channel, we really just discuss my nursing journey, lifestyle, and I'll get into some other things later on down the line. But mainly it's just my nursing journey, so welcome to everyone who is new. As in the video, or the title I should say, I will be going over the end of the semester update. So I know there's questions that I passed, did I not pass, and just gonna cut right to the chase. Your girl passed. Yay! Mental health was almost the death of me, but by God's grace, I passed, y'all. I passed both med-surg 2 and mental health. I don't even know where to start about this semester. Like, you guys watched my other vlogs. This stuff was rough. I'm trying to stop cursing, y'all. But this shit was rough, okay? Like, it was rough. It started off rough because I missed like the first 2 days of classes. So anybody in nursing school, med school, like missing like a day of class, like I completely missed it. Like I didn't log on and see what I missed. Like I was in Greece, so I just missed everything. Like I didn't get any updates, nothing. So when I came back out, it was like 3 days in and I'm like, I got 2 math tests I had to take. It was just a lot. So much stuff to print off. So yeah, missing the first 2 days, I don't recommend. I definitely won't do that again. Yeah, not by choice at least. But this semester, like I said, it started off rough. My anxiety this semester was 10 times worse than the first semester. Can I just say that I did not have anxiety until I started nursing school? Like, I was fine. I was just A-okay, just zen woosah. Nursing school has made me crazy. Like, and really with the anxiety, it's not like just panic. Like, it's just it's one main thing I will say is you will study for a nursing test and you can do all the studying, and once you like take the test and you're waiting for your grade, it's like you don't even know if you studied. You feel like you didn't study. Like you don't know what to expect. Like, even with studying, it's still like that question mark, like you don't know what to expect because it can go this way or it can go that way. Like, you just never know what to expect. So that within itself just made my anxiety so bad. Like, the last 2 weeks of classes where we had our finals, like, I wasn't on social media, you guys. I wasn't talking to family besides immediate family and like my best friend, and even she knew to leave me the hell alone because I was studying. Like, it was just pressure. Like, it was just so much pressure. So just to give you guys like a little intake into my program, so we get 3 tests. This semester we get, well, every semester actually, it's 3 tests. They're worth 15% of your grade, and then you get like a 5% for like the final, and maybe like another 5% for something else. But 45% of our grade is our final. So that's where the pressure and anxiety like really just went from here to here, because it can go either way. Like, you could have a solid B or a solid C, and if you bomb that final, you fail the class. And if you fail one class, you may, depending on how many seats are available, be able to retake it, or you may just be put out of the program. So, talking about pressure, y'all. Pressure. So yes, my anxiety was just a little over the top this semester. Like, yeah. So I really just didn't know like how to study. Like, I thought I had a solid study routine, and I kind of switched it up a little bit this semester. Like, I would obviously create my own outlines and everything, but I would just sit at the computer and reread the outlines. And if I was at work and had time, I would just reread the outlines. That shit didn't work. That did not work. Not at all. Like, when I tell you, you guys, I did better on the cumulative final for both classes than I did on the test in the class. And I took it back to like my old school study techniques where I'm like walking back and forth, talking out loud, talking to myself, note cards, just everything, like reteaching myself. I sounded crazy probably to my mother because I was just talking, answering. Like, you never ask yourself your own question and then you answer it. That was me. And I did like 10 times better on the finals than I did in the entire class. So maybe I should have just went back to how I studied for like A and P when I was pushing out them A's, right? Anyway, but yeah, I just didn't know how to study. Like, clearly me just reading outlines on my computer didn't work. Like, I know I'm more of a visual and auditory learner, and I need to also talk to myself, I guess. I think that's like the big component, talking to myself. So I'm definitely going to like still analyze like how I was studying so I can get it right and do better next semester, because it only gets harder. So that's definitely something I'm looking into, like where did I go wrong with studying. Also this semester, I don't know if you guys watched my old videos. So like first semester, 40% of the test questions were application, so knowing how to apply it, and then the rest were like facts. This semester, I think what also contributed to it was that 60% was application and then 40% was facts. So if you ever looked at a nursing question, it's just a lot to it. It's not just about knowing the information, but knowing how to apply it. And that, I will say, was a little difficult for me, because I would know like the facts, I would know it, but clearly I have struggled with actually applying it. So that's also where I struggled at this semester too. And next semester is 80% application, so I gotta get my stuff together. So you know what else was like an issue for me this semester that I struggled with was select all that apply questions. And these teachers like love those questions this semester, like they just love them. And it wasn't that I didn't know the information, but it would be like one little thing that I maybe would miss in the outline or didn't study or forgot about, and they would just trash me. Like I would have like a solid B, and those damn select all that applies would take me to like a C or failing. Like that's how those questions went for me. Like our grading system is A, B, C, and F. There's no D. You're gonna either get a C or you fail. So there was like one test in mental health where I had like a solid B, and the select all that apply killed me, and I ended up failing that one test by like a 74. Like I missed it by 2 points passing, but still it was still a fail technically, and it was the select all apply that killed me. Like those questions, man, were not the greatest, and they had a ton of them on our final, but like I said, I studied my behind off for the final, so I did well. But yeah, select all that apply. Let me know how you guys feel about a select all that apply. Like my friend, he was like, I feel like a select all that apply like lets me know that you know what you're talking about. And I just looked at him like, shut the hell up. Like it's something he would say just based off of his personality. And I'm like, you would like select all that apply. But like let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about nursing questions and them damn select all that apply questions, okay? Overall, the semester, like I said, was okay. Like it wasn't horrible. It definitely gave me anxiety really bad, because you just didn't know what to expect. But like the clinical experiences were cool. It just were those select all that apply and them damn test questions that kind of, you know, mess with me a little bit. But honestly, it was okay. Like I really enjoy med-surg too, learning about like the different diseases and disease processes, like diabetes. Like, you know, you hear about diabetes and everything, but I didn't know how much it affected. Like it affects the entire body. Like it just blew my mind when I learned about diabetes and hypertension, like especially diabetes though, and how much it really like affects everything. So yeah, I really enjoy that. Now clinical, on the other hand, I'll have to dive into that until my next video, which will be coming up later on this week. I will be talking to you guys how that clinical experience went. It wasn't bad, but I had a couple hiccups, and I'll let you guys know what those hiccups were. Mental health. I don't even know what to say about mental health. Like I enjoyed learning about the DSM-5 diagnosis and everything like that, but the clinical was just, it was different for me. Like it was just different. Like it wasn't like a typical like clinical experience. You go to the hospital, you pass meds and all that good stuff. You do a lot of assessments. Like it was talking. Like it was nothing but a lot of talking, really. Like we didn't pass meds or anything. We would literally just talk to the patients, and then you kind of like pick a patient that you really like can talk to and get to know and see why they're there and all that good stuff. So it was interesting. It was definitely interesting. I'll have to dive into that into the next video, so you guys will have to stay tuned. So I just want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me. This semester was definitely a roller coaster, okay? Yeah, it was just, it was a lot, but I know I didn't really upload a lot of videos towards the end of the semester, but your girl had to make sure she passed, okay? That was number one, and I did pass, so I'm happy about that. But guys, I got a year left. Like, next December, I'm done. Like, I'll be graduating. So I'm so excited for the year 2020. I have a lot in store for my channel, and also just taking the next step in my career and everything like that, being done with nursing school. So I'm really excited for 2020, and make sure you guys stay tuned for my next videos where I'll be discussing my clinical experience at the mental health facility and also my med-surg 2 clinical experience. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.